Do I really have to mention the shit stain of film? Well, yeah, since I mentioned all the sucky movies and I mentioned all of the monstrosities to mankind. And one of them is Jaws for the Revenge. But yeah, I was looking for reviews on one of the worst movies. And I ever regret watching this review. Also, I saved it into my favorites so that I could do why this movie was made on it, which I'm going to do right now. Yeah, this is Derek Yosh, and today on why this movie was made, it's going to be Food Fight. Yeah, let's fucking get into it. So, the story and what the film is about. Well, they were lazy and they couldn't make up anything, so they took from other films. And of course, generic hero has to take down the bad guys to save the day. Yeah. We've seen this in other Billion Kids films. And the whole fiance thing we've seen in a billion films. And the whole generic sidekick pun joker we've seen in other billion films. And it's just lazy and it's just copy and paste over and over again. Yeah, so the story is really horrible here. It's not interesting. It doesn't go nowhere. There's no point A, point B, and point C because it's been done millions or billions of times before in other kids' films or PG films or PG 13 or whatever. Yeah, it's been done to death. No one really fucking cares, and it just sucks. Alright? Let's get into the characters. Of course, you have this lame ass dog, anamorphic dog, I might not add. You have this half human, half cat woman. You have the generic villain, and you have generic side characters and sidekicks. Yeah. How boring does that sound, really? As it was done better in American Tail, it's been done better in Toy Story, it's been done in a whole lot of other better things than this pile of shit. Honestly. And let's get into the voice acting. Of course, you have people such as Charlie Sheen, Hilary Duff, and many more other people. Now, of course, they was in this for a fucking paycheck. Uh, the worst is Charlie Sheen because he needed that paycheck to get some drugs and booze and women. Yeah, he's all in the fault, honestly. The guy just lost it a long time ago. And, yeah. And Hilary Duff, why did you voice act in this? I don't understand why. Hell, man. It's beyond me. I just don't fucking understand. But I guess they really needed the money, that's why. And it's not okay. It's not alright. In my opinion. Alright, so let's get to the writing. As your writing is just lazy, copy and paste. As you didn't do anything. You just took and you're just doing the same story all over again, but in a shitty, fashion-mannered way. And a horrible way to fucking do it. Alright, let's get to the dialogue, which is the worst thing out of this film. It's all jokes about food, nothing else. Yeah, excuse me. I guess this film is giving me gas because how bad it is. And from what clips I seen in that review I watched. Oh god. So the puns is horrible. Let's get into the CGI. The CGI looks like PS1 era. I said it, I'm right. But the PS1 era graphics look a lot better than this fucking film. The cutscenes that you had in the PS1 era, or era, however you say it, yeah. This movie might make me lose a lot of brain cells. Yeah, the CGI for a PS1 game looks a lot better than this shit pile of film. Sounds sound like shit. Uh, the scores and soundtrack is shit. Uh, Overall, the movie itself, it's like, why the fuck would you put this on a DVD disc? And I'll tell you why. So that parents could buy it for their kids and they could get a quick buck off of them. That's right. So that they get a quick fucking dollar off of them. What a horrible monstrosity. Abomination to mankind. My god. Help us all. Yeah. So the movie was just made for money, and that is a horrible tragedy in itself. I mean, who would put their kids through that torture? Alright? Hell, I would rather have um Jigsaw come in here, set up a trap that could torture me. That's more better than this shit stain of a film. Anything is a lot better than this film. Eating a lot of hot peppers. That's more enjoyable than seeing the clips from this film. It burned my retinas a lot. I'm kind of blind a little bit here. As I'm just looking around and I can't really see anything, but I can only see the screen that I'm making the video on. That's kind of fucking weird. And yeah, that's how bad this film is, that you could lose eyesight from it. You could lose hearing from it too. It's a lot worse than Preparation H. Yeah, at least I would rather eat Preparation H than to sit through this fucking film from what clips I seen from it in that fucking review. Yeah. I feel bad for that guy, honestly, what he had to go through. But hell, everyone went through it. Now, will I ever watch the film? Hell, no. I'm gonna stay the fuck away from it the best I can. Just how, like, I watch, like, the first 15 minutes of the room and then I'm staying away from the room. Yeah. I'm not gonna challenge myself to watch the rest of the room, but getting back to it, I think getting knocked the fuck out myself for like 2 hours is more better than this film. And waking up and not remembering what happened. And me not remembering this film. I would rather be in a coma right now. Just so that I could get this movie out of my fucking mind. It's giving me a headache and a migraine at the same time. And as you can tell, the way I'm breathing, this fucking movie aggravates me, man. Really. I mean, that's it. I don't really want to talk about this film anymore. It's that fucking horrible. And you got it for a Halloween video. Yeah, cuz out of any horror movie, this is a lot worse than a fucking horror movie putting up with this terrible abomination kids film that's called Food Fight that should have never ever been made. Yeah, and it was only made because some jackass thought it was a good idea to make this film. You rat tack bastards. Really? You rat tack son of a bitches, motherfuckers. Why would you torture us? Why would you put us through this shit? Why would you put kids through this shit? And the creepy imagery of the film, because how bad it looks in CGI. My god. Okay, I'm done. I'm out. Peace.